In addition to my last video, there are other ways the enemy can transport equipment and resources than just armed convoys. This can include air travel, railroads, and naval imports. Railways are an efficient and profitable means of allocating resources from point A to point B, but there is a major flaw. Since railroad systems can stretch for hundreds of miles, there cannot be troops stationed across the entire track, leaving it vulnerable to attacks by guerrilla groups. Guerrilla groups can attack major targets such as switches, repair stations, refueling depots, bridges, or electric substations. Guerrilla forces generally use fewer resources as the tracks are usually less defended with only a couple armed guards on board. Guerrilla forces can use explosive devices to destroy many of the things listed before. Attacks on these stations should be quick and destructive, mainly to disrupt communications and resources. Your attack plan on a railroad must be planned out for every instance. Attacks on trains shouldn't be too difficult, as correctly planting explosives can sometimes permanently take out the railroad. Derailing the engine will cause the entire train to stop and is an efficient way of temporarily disrupting the railroad. Since the train is derailed, they can build new tracks around the attack or send heavy equipment to be sent out there to salvage the trains and send them back to a repair depot as parts. Following that, workers will be sent to repair the tracks. Air travel is an efficient and safe way to transport resources and is easy to defend against ordinary guerrilla groups. Although small arms fire is efficient against helicopters, it isn't great at taking down planes and may need heavier equipment such as AA guns or AA missiles. You can stop the transportation of these aircraft in the first place by attacking airfields and rendering them useless. Since aircraft require fuel to operate, the destruction of fuel stations and repair depots can effectively destroy the airbase and force the enemy to withdraw. Destroying an airbase can be very difficult, and you must steer away from direct attacks, but attacking supply convoys entering the region. If there are not enough supplies entering the airbase to keep up with the maintenance of aircraft and personnel, it will have to be abandoned. Naval imports are extremely efficient and can transport a large amount of equipment to the region. Although valuable, it can only be available if there is a large body of water nearby. You can mine the water surrounding the dockyard that the ship will unload from. It is also important to say that naval warfare should be discouraged. Instead of attacking cargo ships, it should be the docks that should be targeted. Attacking the repair facilities and fuel tanks can greatly hinder the enemy's influence over large bodies of water.